Hello everyone, it's finally time for a room tour. I know I missed out on last year. I do like to do this annually, but I feel like my room is just always changing, but I think now is finally a good time. I want to start right here at my door and sort of walk you through it. My room is actually really small, you're going to notice, but I have left my doors purposely blank for future posters that I might want. I did used to have some posters on it, but kind of rotated them. So first off, I have this paper headband from a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. This was a gift. Over here, the Ichibansho Kuji JoJo figures from parts 1 through 3. I don't own all of them, but I do have most, or just a lot of these JoJo figures. They're my absolute favorite. I think they're like hands down the best ones to get right now. Super cool. I do have all of the characters from part 3 because that is my favorite part. You can see Iggy down there. And then Joseph is my favorite JoJo, and I really love his figure. Down here we have Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. These were model kits. I was really looking for action figures for them, and these are just so cool. Really posable. They have interchangeable hands as well. And then over here, this is a Coco Jumbo Coco Large jewelry box. I mean, you don't really have to put jewelry in there, but I do put mine in there. Really cool figure. This is probably my favorite one from this line of Ichibansho figures. I have a little Chiikawa clip, and I use this to hold my bus passes actually. I have some little stuffed mice because I'm really into miniatures. Also want to show you my Hello Kitty little wall decor right here for the light switch. I have done so much to my walls, either by putting stickers on them or drilling holes for shelves. So sorry, my walls might be like a little crusty in some areas. Up here above the JoJo figures are my Gunpla and other model kits. So these two are Transformers model kits and the rest are Gundam. I built them all and I've even painted a few. This one is the stand for one I have not built yet. And I like to put little notes on my wall. That one is specifically from when I bought a JoJo towel from Japan. It was a really nice note from the seller. Up here, a giant Miku poster. This one's from Five Below. This Hello Kitty poster is from a magazine. And these Rainbow High posters are actually the artwork on the back of the doll boxes. Just think the artwork is really pretty. And I like grabbing posters from like different places like that, from magazines or boxes. Then down here on my closet doors, I have 4 tapestries of Hololive talents. These are specifically from Hololive Meet, and they fit perfectly on my doors. Over here, the other anime figure shelves. I will dive deeper into them, but I want to go over these 2 posters up here, a Fortnite one, and I'm not tall enough to like get it on the wall better, so I might have to get on a chair for that. This Hamtaro poster. And then down here, all the shelves. I do try to organize them by like what anime they're from. So these are ones I only have like 1 figure from. There's 2 Sanrio, or there's 3 Sanrio blind boxes right there. Ice King is all the way back there. This is another blind box. This was a gift from a friend. Anya's the only Spy Family figure I have. I have 3 from Yu Yu Hakusho and 3 from JJK. I really like sitting figures. You're gonna notice I have quite a lot of those. Some Mario Kart Hot Wheels. I did have a review of like all the ones I had. I used to have a lot more, but I've decided to kind of dwindle it down to my favorites. Puyo Puyo figure. I wish there were more of those in existence. Some pop-up parades. Ruby, Full Metal Alchemist. I really need a figure of his brother. I don't have one. I didn't really like the pop-up parade one they did. All my Demon Slayer figures, you can see most of them are from the Perching line where they're all sitting and eating. I have some clear files on my walls as posters as well. The My Hero Academia figures, and yeah, half of them are Kirishima. Little acrylic stand. Vocaloid, so mostly Sakura Miku up here, and then of course 1 Rin. some more small artwork on my walls. And then these are all the blue-haired Mikus. Acrylic stand. This is a little insert for a light stick. I don't have a light stick, but close enough. Even the confetti strip from one of the Miku expos. I have a card back there. Acrylic stands. This is a keychain. Acrylic block. This is a tiny little cake I made. It's not real, but I thought it was kind of cute. This is a customized A-Zone Pure Nemo doll, and I made all her clothes. I styled her hair, cut the bangs. The only thing I can't do is paint the eyes on. I've tried doing decals for the eyes. I'm just really not good at that. On my wall, I have some other decals, just little generic butterflies to match the pink of my room. And then these are Minecraft wall stickers. And then some small stickers by artists. Over here on my desk, this is the desk I used to use for reviews, but it's gotten so full, I don't think I'll be using it soon. This is a figure in progress because I make some Fortnite figures. I need to finish the model kit for this desk and chair. Some more like little blind box, my Melody, she's my favorite Sanrio character. Just some little things over here. Music box from Ranking of Kings, I really like that anime. The other JoJo figures. And anytime I just sort of have like little accessories like this, I kind of like to stick them on the figures. The 3 figures from part 5. They are just kind of all squished on here at this point. They're too heavy to put on any of my shelves. I also need to get better shelves. They're so janky. This is a phone holder, which I used to have a Mume one and it broke, so I replaced it with a Robiru one. So all of this is on a little desk. On this top shelf, I have all of my CDs, a CD player, a Taiko no Tatsujin wallet with all of my arcade cards in there, Puyo Puyo video game, Puyo Puyo radio, and Puyo Puyo coin bank. Over here, all of my hot pink Nintendo accessories. They really haven't made things like this in years, but I really love the hot pink DS. My 3DS is the pearl pink, and these are just really fun purses to carry them in. So this DS Hello Kitty purse, this purse with a hot pink pattern, this one is Peach, and this one is Hello Kitty's face. And then down here, just some more electronics like video game chargers, this cute Kirby controller for the Switch, there's a cassette player right here, and then my Switch and Switch Lite. In this drawer, have this poster for Spy Family. Over here, it looks really messy, but I have K-pop albums over here from TWS, a Miku CD, Miku manga. I have photo cards from Vtubers in this little album, Powerpuff Girls and Miku magnet. I have sewing supplies in this Hello Kitty tin. A lot of little sticky notes right here, really cute ones like Miku or this little console. I try to keep my cute little pens in here. This one just fell. Furby one, Hachiwara pens. I also have like Nendoroid accessories in here. This little box is where I keep like doll patterns like from their clothes and stuff. I have some artwork from friends over here. Or just like this Hello Kitty birthday card. Up here, some also just other cute stationery. This is like a little Kirby notebook. There's Hello Kitty post-its in here. Down here, a lot of my miscellaneous My Little Pony things. This is a comic book holder where I have a lot of My Little Pony comics. There's honestly just like My Little Pony books and accessories in here. Even the random stuff like toothbrushes, which I thought was really cool. just some notebooks over there. So this is the desk we were just at. In front of it, I have this Hello Kitty chair. It's really comfortable. And what I forgot to show you guys is the entire Rainbow High dollhouse. I have about 30 dolls in here right now. And this is where we had started out because like the Transformers, the JoJo figures, and the Gunpla. Continuing where we left off, we're gonna go to the right, and this is what you would be met with right when you enter my room. The window and my Ever After High dolls. These are by far my favorite fashion dolls. They're so pretty. I do have to redo some of their hair, and these dolls right here are mostly complete. They're missing small stuff like purses, headbands, jewelry, and then I decided to display these two, which are missing their shoes. I've gotten all of these secondhand. I was around when they were releasing, but I didn't have a job then, so I didn't have money for this stuff. And I'm still looking for their first release signature dolls. There's quite a few I still need for my collection. But yeah, that's why they're missing some things, because I've gotten them all secondhand. They're really pretty though, and the show was really fun. Below that, this is where I've been doing a lot of my reviews. I've got a Miku Nendoroid over here that I need to open on a video. This is a giant desk mat from Quinn Bennett, the VTuber. Below all of that, this is actually just a little bookshelf on its side, but I've got this Superman popcorn bucket from the recent movie. I loved it so much. These are little shelves with shoes for my Nendoroid dolls, and I put little magnets on them to keep all the shoes in place. Two little Marshall figures. He's my favorite villager. Little music box, and I really like this popcorn bucket because you can hold comics in here, and so I've got all of my Lindley Iron Fist comics in there. And then over here is little doll closet for my A-Zone Pure Nemo Coron. This Minecraft organizer is so cool. I really want more of these. But I just keep sort of like Build-A-Bear clothes in here and Calico Critter accessories. Over here is my backlog of Gundam that I will get to. On top, I've got these A-Zone catalogs, not specifically for the Pure Nemo dolls. And, well, I bought these from Japan, but as you can see, they were free. But these are a little older, so I don't mind at all. They're really fun to look through. The dolls are so pretty. So that was my backlog, and above it I have this pin board with a lot of anime pins and keychains and little other things in here. Some from artists and a lot are official. Then to the right I have this A-Zone Pure Nemo calendar from 2010. The pictures are just super duper cute. I really love when they pose the dolls in little scenery like this. Now we are under my loft bed, and these are the Pacific Coast Rainbow High dolls. I really love all the dolls in this line. As you can see, I don't own the boy though. That is for a specific reason. Over here, this is a work in progress. I have really been in love with this display. I literally dreamed of having this many Nendoroid dolls all posed like this for so long. I'm so happy that I have accumulated this many as well, and I really love them all. I've got 3 Mikus on the top shelf. I'm still looking for a few different Miku Nendoroid dolls. I do want to have them all. Over here, some LOL, OMG, and tween dolls. Coron, my favorite Pure Nemo girl. A little bed I made her with pillows. Pinky Cooper over here, Pinkie Pie, and Snow White. And behind everyone is this super cool desk mat from the Avalon Boys. I love this group of VTubers so much, and their merchandise is like, it's gotta be hands down my favorite VTuber merchandise, which we're gonna see eventually. It's coming later in this video. Over here, this Miku tote bag. I love the artwork so much. It is double-sided. There's a different artwork on the other side, but this one is just so cute and goes with my room so well. Down here, it's a little messy, but my American Girl dolls, this is the messy part. I don't really have space for their shoes. I just need to organize it because, well, they're standing on 2 bunk beds. So that's 4 beds right there, which is not enough because down here I've got the 6th doll, Kaya. And then these are their, like, dresser and trunk for their clothes, and these are already full, which is why this can't fit in there. They've got, like, accessories and boxes under the bed. But just, I feel like I've downsized a lot of their clothes and this is still happening. But yeah, this is my Just Like You doll. Super cute. I love her so much. She was my 2nd doll. And then once I got a job, I got Josefina and Kaya. And then over here, Nellie, Samantha's best friend. I was so happy to have found her and I got her at a good price too. And Leah, one of the girls of the year. She's really pretty. I did have more girls of the years. I used to get one every single year, but I've decided to downsize it to these girls, my absolute favorites. Next to them are these like kind of random dolls. I just think they're really cute. I didn't go out of my way to get them, just that I came across them, and they're really cute. They have really sweet faces. And above that, all these Kirishima pins. I'm definitely like not as into Kirishima as I was when I got all of this, but I just can't let go of this. I still do really like them. This one has my absolute favorites. These are much larger. A lot of these are like specifically from artworks that the mangaka drew and colored, and then this is his birthday pin. Smaller ones over here. And you know what, if I came across some more that I didn't have, because there are still like some artworks that I want to get pins of, I would still get them. And over here, the rectangular ones. So this is where we just were with the American Girl dolls and the Kirishima pans. This is the ladder to get up to my bed. And if you go to the right, I use my Fortnite V-Bucks cards as wall decor. I've got a small tapestry of Crony, the VTuber from Hololive. That's not all the money I spent on Fortnite. Then 2 other tapestries for Gura and Kiara. More VTuber tapestries. These are boys from NijiEN, JoJo World tapestry. This is actually just a gift bag that I use as a poster. This Joseph Joestar towel, some like Vocaloid artwork right there. Spy Family tapestry. These are little posters from like calendars, and this is from a magazine. Alright, I had to come up on my ladder to get a better view, but here's that Crisis tapestry. It's actually a towel, which is really nice, really soft, really high quality. This one is actually a towel too, and this Joseph one is a towel. Over here, more small tapestries from Hololive girls, Mume and Crony, and in the middle is this giant tapestry from Kyo's birthday, which that was such a grail item and I found it for such a great price. I was looking for it for so long. I'm just like so happy to own it. To the left of that is this Marvel Rivals poster. I've been really addicted and enjoying the game. Then to the left of that are these 3 more Fortnite posters. Can you tell what my favorite game is? And then this little Minecraft torch, and you can see the ears of my Pikachu Build-A-Bear. And then look, back to the window, and we're just gonna go see my gaming setup, and that's it. So we have now entered the closet that those Hololive meat tapestries were on, and well, it's a little sad because we're in my closet. I told you guys I have a really small room. So on my little desk right here, this is where I put my keyboard and my mouse. This was another gift. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, but someone I know does, and they always give me all these little things that they win. And well, this is a little Minecraft mouse pad, which I think is super cool because it's square shaped and it's a block. What more could you want? These really fun Fortnite Peely earbuds. the actual PC tower, super small keyboard, little Hello Kitty Razer mouse, my mic with a bunch of little plushies and keychains, my Melody, little pink turtle and a pink bear, and then over here just some like Fortnite artwork that I've done, and then a little picture of me and my friends in Minecraft. Now this is the PC monitor, and as you can see, it is surrounded by most of my VTuber merch. So Gail and Roscoe, I know I review a lot of the merchandise for them. 3 Crisis Boys, some Niji JP VTubers, and those are little freebies. Those stickers right here, I don't know those VTubers. Below are just other stickers from Gail and Roscoe. Acrylic for Joseph, Joestar. Just more VTuber acrylics, a lot of VTuber plushies. Most of these are from Niji. And I mean, this is stuff I've been buying. Most of this I bought like years ago. I can't believe it has been that long. Right above that, more VTuber plushies. I mean, like, this is Quinn Bennett again. So this was like a small run. I think it was some sort of like, not Kickstarter, but you couldn't like directly buy it from a shop. You kind of had to back that order. Yeah, a lot of Niji livers. I mean, some Hololive ones too, but that's because I really love this plushie style. Hamtaro webcam. It is so bad, and I tried looking this up so many times, but I can't seem to find where this exists. I got it at a thrift store. Probably seen some like small Chikawa merchandise. So Hachiwara over there and Usagi over here. This was from a Sanrio blind box collab. Super cute. I really love Corona's designs, so I really like getting her plushies and merch. And it's really hard to see, but this is a comic book box for Galacta and Jeff from Marvel Rivals. I just keep movies in there. I mean, these are like VTuber clear files. Scrunchies, like from VTuber merch. I have never played Genshin, but I've seen like small content from Artaki Ito, and I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, like a signed VTuber photo card in the photo card holder. I put like a Peely gift card in here. This is a little Jeff keychain that I made for Rivals. This is like still a VTuber photo card holder. Photo card of like Fortnite character. Corona plush. Now down here, this is where most of the VTuber merch is. It's so squished in here. There's badges, acrylics. This is a coaster. This is a little bracelet I made, but like special birthday merchandise. A lot of like large acrylic panels back there. Nendoroids, a lot of acrylic stands from different outfits. These are the most recent like new outfit goods that I got for Gail and Roscoe. A lot of pins, keychains, so many acrylics. You can't even see, but I know there's like 7 acrylics, small ones on this little stand. It is literally, it's just so much. And all of this is on a Hololive, the boys, so the Hollow Stars. This is on a desk mat for them. So that was my room. I will say like at least 50% of my collection, meaning the Calico Critters, My Little Pony, and Legos, which are a really big part of my collection, are outside of my room because there's just no way they would ever fit in here. And I will make other videos showcasing specifically those collections. But for now, this was just my room and what I can fit in here. Like I said, it's a pretty small room, but I really am so in love with just walking in here and seeing all the things I've worked really hard for and really enjoy. I've been collecting honestly for 10 years now. It's been a lot more. I'd say like 2012, because that's when My Little Pony G4 was like really in its prime, more so like 2010. But yeah, I've been collecting for over a decade. I've always had like multiple jobs to also support all of this. And let me know if there's any specific collection that I showcased today that you want to see closer of. I do want to eventually like talk a lot closer about video games, and like maybe I'll even showcase CDs again. I haven't done that in a minute. But anything you guys want like a closer look at, even things I've kind of done reviews on, I wouldn't mind talking about all my Ichiban Show JoJo figures just because I love them so much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll do one of these next year. Bye bye!